Hi guys, this is Christina, the creator of firsttimemom.com, where I give evidence-based information for new moms. Today I'm going to walk you through 5 best exercises that are proven to heal DR, diastasis recti, or abdominal separation. Now, before we go into that, what do you think is the biggest mistake that people do? Well, I'll tell you. It's working on your six packs, thinking you're going to heal the gap. Well, that's wrong. That's a big mistake. If you do that, you're actually making it worse. So what you have to do is to work on the muscle underneath, which is the TVA, transverse abdominis, which looks like a muscle that is around your body like a corset. So that's the muscle that helps bring everything together. So in order to do that, we're going to work on exercises today to strengthen that muscle, so then everything comes back together. Now, the first exercise is really easy, but it's very subtle and it requires very small moves. So you have to get that right in order to get everything else right, because everything goes on top of it. So first exercise is first level, is the base. You have to get that, and that is activation of the TVA, and that's very subtle. So I'll share with you on the mat what not to do. So first, what not to do is basically doing any exercise that will engage your six packs, your rectus abdominis. So first, do a crunch. All right. So that you see the bulge here, you see how everything is pushing onwards. Well, not to do that, right? When you see a bulge, back off. What you want to do is to work on things that are moving inward, not outwards. Outwards will make the gap bigger, worse. So what you do, you lay flat on the ground. Make sure you don't arch your back. Your arms shouldn't be sliding in. Flat, pull your belly button in. What you want to do is to pull everything inwards and upwards. How you do that, you imagine you squeeze in to maybe not let a stream of pee going out, and you pull up. So you squeeze and you pull. It's like you squeezing in and you sucking through a straw a blueberry, or you're pulling a drawstring, or you're pulling away from a jacket and just zipping it, right? So squeeze and pulling away from a zip. Now, all that, you add the breathing. So when you add the breathing, you add it on the exhale, and you squeeze, pull while you exhale. So let's start with the breathing. Breathing in, inhale, your belly goes up, and now exhale, and you squeeze, pull. Squeeze, pull. In, exhale, squeeze, pull. Now, in order to know if you're activating this, there is a test so you can know. So localize your hip bones. Go 1 inch inwards and 1 inch down, and here you're going to feel the muscle. So right now you don't feel anything, but then when you exhale, squeeze, pull, you have to feel something like a tightness. It's very subtle. So let's do this. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, pull. All right, now I feel something very strong here. So it's tightening, it's raising up, so I feel it. Now, keep this feeling here every time you exhale, so then we can move on to the second exercise. This one will add knees up. So you do alternate moves with the knees up. So at the exhale, you're pulling your knee up at a 90 degrees level and the shin parallel to the floor. So we start. Inhale, exhale, pull up, squeeze, pull. Move down. I'm keeping the hands here just to make sure that it activates. Again, inhale, exhale, pull up, I feel it activating, and so on. You alternate, right? Inhale, exhale. If everything goes fine, then you can move on to the third exercise, which is pulling your heel and sliding it down. Slide back, and then you try the other one. Slide forward, slide back. So inhale, slide while you squeeze, exhale. Inhale, exhale the other leg. Inhale, exhale, and pull and make sure you have it here tight. Inhale. Alright, so you alternate. If everything goes fine, then you can feel the alternate, it doesn't bulge here, then you can move on to the next level. The fourth exercise, you bring the knees 90 degrees shins parallel to the floor. So now you do the same thing. You make sure every exhale you squeeze and you pull up. Okay, now it's more difficult. Try to do it in this position without anything. So inhale and exhale, squeeze and pull. And see, you feel it? If it's tightened and it doesn't, you see the belly is flat, no bulging. If it bulge, move to the previous exercise. Alright, so now what you do is inhale and then exhale, you toe tap and alternate and come back, okay? You see, now I'm doing it without squeezing and I can see a bulge. So what I have to do is to really focus and activate my core. So inhale, exhale, squeeze, exhale, squeeze, exhale, squeeze, exhale, squeeze, exhale, squeeze. All right. Now, the fifth exercise is the most researched one and the most proven to heal DR. Now, we're probably not going to go right away into it, so we have 3 steps. The first one is for beginners. So you pull the hands up while you're keeping your legs 90 degrees. So what you can do is at exhale, you move straight up one arm and then the other. So you alternate, okay? So you do inhale, exhale and activate. Squeeze, and then squeeze, and then squeeze. And now you do the second level, which is intermediate level. You keep your arms up, and what you do is you leave your leg to float all the way straight and you come back. So you do alternate. You push it onwards and you come back. Push and come back. Don't forget, the knees are always on top of your hips and then it creates a 90 degrees angle. So let's do inhale first, exhale. Don't forget to activate at the exhale. Inhale, exhale, push. Inhale and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come back. When you come back, you inhale. So now the last part is the dead bug exercise, that is alternating or same size both leg and arm. So we can do on the same side, we push everything together and come back, or we can do alternate leg and arm. Okay, so the same thing. Inhale, exhale, and squeeze, come back, squeeze, come back. Now we can do alternation. So squeeze, come back, and then the other leg. All right, so let's do more. Okay, always squeezing at the exhale. Alright, so these were the 5 exercises proven to heal DR. Make sure you leave the comments below which one felt harder and how far you're progressing. Save these for later and share with the mother in need. Take care.